D'accord.
In the beer commercial.
What's the date today? 15th. June 15th.
Yes, it is. Okay. So, oops. Okay. So what I was talking about was the left hand and choking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what you don't want to be doing is playing like, you know, people get emotional, like, you want to hit hard, you want to hit hard. You don't have to hit it hard, turn the fucking volume up. Take the amp and turn it up. You should be playing exact opposite, you know? Your body, I was talking about that zero. You have to be completely loose to the point where any more loose, the body would fall apart. It wouldn't work anymore. You know what I mean? If I was any more loose, my hand wouldn't stay there. If I was any more loose, I would fall over. I have just enough tension to keep myself in the posture and to get my hands to move. Now when I hit the note, same exact thing. So you even start practicing hitting the note as light as possible. So, see, it's not really making a sound, it's muted. See that? Now progressively hit it harder until I find that note. See? Now I can keep going. And you hear how it goes to, it starts to defect. You know what I mean? It goes to like the quarter tone. So there really is a sweet spot in how hard you're hitting, you know? And you want to really find, each gauge of strings will be a little different. You know, the lighter the strings, the lighter you have to press, obviously, but you still have to find that point where if you hit it any less, it wouldn't make a sound. That's really where you want to be. See what I mean? It's like that, it's the exact amount, you know? And then you're talking about the pre-positioning of the fingers, you know, and you add that, it makes you a lot faster just by the way you move already. You're making so many less moves and using so much less energy, you don't have to do as much to be as fast as other people that are picking their fingers up all the way off the fretboard. I mean, just that alone takes time. If you keep your fingers in position, right, it takes less time because they don't have to move as much. So it's not like I'm doing less to get more. That's the whole point. And the same thing comes to the amount of pressure that you apply. You want to do as little as possible because, you know, the less energy you expend, the more energy you have for later. You understand? Not only that, the note just sounds better when you hit it light and you find that middle spot. It's like you know, it's just, you know, it's a very subtle difference when you're listening to like people who play that all the time, and every note just like that tightness. It doesn't sound good, and just becomes a nuisance, like annoying. You want to like fucking choke the guy and just you know, stop killing the cat. So that's what I would tell you to do in your practice. So now if you're playing like a regular bullshit scale like this, you should be at that point where any less, you see it's like cutting off. Right? It's actually literally, if I hit it any less, it doesn't make a sound. And then you hit a little more. And that's how you get that kind of speed without really doing anything. Because, you know, when you're not pressing hard and you're not moving much, there's not much to do. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay. And the same thing goes with your arpeggios. I'm barely hitting the string. Now I used to tell my students that your fingernails shouldn't change color. They should just, if anything, you know, depending on the gauge of the string, your fingernails shouldn't change color. Thanks. So, if you notice, I hit the strings. If I press them, you can actually see the blood gets pushed out of my fingernail.
Yeah.
Okay. But you really want to get to the point where it's like almost not even happening.
Yeah. So.
Depending on the gauge of the string you're using, you can get to the point where like you almost have no noticeable change.
Yeah.
Okay? As opposed to this, when you see my fingernails completely go white, right? It just, and that's how you get that nice sound.